Hi, welcome back to another Daily Tarot Living Tarot Talk. And today is about the Death card. The Death card is a major arcana. It signifies transformation, endings. These are endings that can be devastating. The Death card, it's the Grim Reaper rolling through on a horse, causing chaos and havoc. It's Pluto. It's destruction. Okay? It doesn't feel so good. It's almost like the Tower card type of ending. But off in the corner there's a sun coming up. So there is sun after the rain. You know, there is light at the end of the tunnel. The Death card doesn't always have to be gloomy. Okay? It could just signify an ending that you very much want, you know, and sometimes it's an ending that you don't want but you need. So when I pulled this card, it had been haunting me for a while. I had kept pulling this card all the time for my personal reading. Looking back, this was like May 17th, so this is almost a month from now. So looking back at it now, I was going through a transformation in myself. I was noticing the dissatisfaction I was feeling in my love life, in my situation overall. I was changing. Like, my perspective was changing on my situation. Like, I started to focus on me more. I stopped worrying about what was going on in my relationship, what was going on with my partner, and I just started focusing on my hobbies, my YouTube channel, myself. I was accepting things as the way they were. You know, it wasn't the final transformation or the final ending, but it was a change in me. There was a shift going on inside of me, and it brought me more mental balance, right? It brought me more emotional stability because I stopped worrying about my relationship. I just let it take care of itself. You know, I didn't put so much focus on it. I didn't make it the center of my world. I just started focusing on me and my hobbies and what I love to do. And that's how it played out for me. It was an internal transformation. And I had to realize that happiness had to come from me and the things that I love to do and people that love me. And, you know, it didn't really come from a person. It didn't come from a relationship. It came from me. I had to create the happiness. I had control over what made me happy. And I started to feel more whole. So this was a very powerful transition in myself. And it helped me stay balanced emotionally. Because before then, I was fighting with him a lot. I was very unbalanced emotionally. I worried about my relationship too much. And I just worried about dumb shit, you know, that just really I didn't need to be focusing on that. So around this point, I was transforming internally. I had created an altar. I had created a space for myself, for my altar, and for my tarot readings, and just for my own personal time, my personal quiet time. And I needed that, and that helped me a lot. So this is around the time I started my YouTube channel back up again. So yeah, that's how it played out for me. The Death card can mean a lot of endings all at once, really. Looking back at it, it was a lot of endings. There are things, when you pull major arcanas, they don't show themselves outside of yourself immediately. Sometimes it could be months later, it could be weeks later, it can be subtle. It could be in ways you don't even notice yet. It could be internally. Major arcanas are major spiritual influences that are happening out there in the ethers, out there in these energy fields. You don't always see these things happening. You don't always see these changes and shifts happening. But a month later, looking back, I can see this in a different light. I can see clearly what's going on. I didn't see it as clear while I was in it. I didn't see the full picture, but now I can. And the fact is, there was a lot of deaths going on in my life. There was a lot of deaths going on within me. A lot of transformations, a lot of changes, and some I could see at that moment, and some I couldn't. I don't see the Death card so much now because I've made certain moves. So, anyways, that's all I have for this card, for this video. And I'll see you again next time. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please like and subscribe. Bye.